Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back from the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're hopping back into Garp Challenge Revolutionary Army 2 with the dream team, the dynamic duo that is 6+ Yamato and Goldie Roger. So that was the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive in. Now, before we begin, I want to say this team, man, it did work. And when I say work, I mean it worked. You can actually make it stronger too. You can actually replace Kaku on the team, and you can use something like the limited rare recruit Akainu. I did want to leave the limited rare recruit Akainu off, mainly because we're already using some pretty hefty supports that include the support carrot on our Nami and our Robin unit. That is actually replaceable. You can actually use the Kazuna Brook. That will actually work as well. We do have the Beppu support on our Law, quite important. We are using the Jozu support on our Ace. And then finally, we have the new Beast Pirate Onigashima Luffy from the treasure map that is live right now on our Yamato. And that unit is an absolute weapon. Make sure to hit the million points. Get your hands on that unit. He's not only a great unit for a support, giving 1 turn of attack down removal, but he's like the best in Luffy in the entire game. Like it's not even a competition. Finally, we have free-to-play Zoro on our Kaku, and we are bringing a friend Roger. We do get the super typing with Roger for this team because we are using Verse Ace, and it all works very, very nicely. The only turn I had to stall on, it actually kills my life. We had to stall 1 turn on the Bello Betty stage. I wish there was a way around it, but I think we need like the cooldown for Yamato anyway. But let me know in the comment section below if you guys can find a better team. The only team that I think does this quicker is the Double King team. Now, on the hack stage, we're just going to pop that Roger special, wipe out the units in the back, and take out Mr. Hack in the front. That way we move on to the next stage against the Kamakama girls. They normally give us 4 turns of despair, 4 turns of blind. And this is why they're the dynamic duo. This is why they are the dream team. Because they not only remove blind, but they also remove despair in their captain ability. We do have to cop the 2 turns of special reverse, however, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to pop Roger's super typing here. That way we get a full board of orbs. We're going to lock them. And our side characters, being Law, Roger, and Yamato, are going to hit very hard. And we can not only take out the unit in the back, but we can also take out Ivankov. Now, you may have noticed something. We aren't using a very good ship, and we have a lot of HP. We're using the Dreadnought Saber. We're using the Dreadnought Saber actually to get around the resilience on the Morley stage, as I couldn't fit that in. But nevertheless, this team actually works really, really well without getting an attack boost from our goddamn ship. No attack boost from the ship! We do have a lot of HP, though, because the Dreadnought Saber gives a HP buff. I think it's like a 1.5 HP buff, something like that. Something ridiculous. But we don't have any attack boost. Onto the Sabo Koala stage, all of our favorite orbs become unfavorable. They do lock out orbs, but because we had full board of matching orbs, we can actually use the Yamato special here. Yamato is going to rotate all of our matching orbs into Wano slots, and we can not only take out Koala, but we can also take out Sabo in the very first turn. It all works out real hunky-dory, and all works out very, very nicely. After we take them out, they do run away because they are the final boss, obviously. So we will see them again. We're going to say goodbye, and we'll see you on the final stage. On the Morley stage now, this is where most teams either struggle or have to stall or have to find a way around the 2 turns of Threshold and the 2 turns of Defense up, as well as the 5 turns of Resilience. We are going to switch with our Nami Robin. That is going to stockpile all those juicy Wano orbs. And then we're going to pop our Law special. Law's going to give us a full board of orbs, 2-turn orb boost, and a 2-turn chain lock. And that way we can actually avoid the chain lock that Morley inflicts us on turn 2. We are going to hit perfects with Law and our Nami Robin. That way we can remove the defense up. That way we can remove 1 turn of the Threshold as well. And that way on the second turn we can actually take out Morley. We are going to use the versatility of Ace as well to get some more damage. And like I said, if you have Kazuna Brook, you can actually use Kazuna Brook here. It's actually going to work just as well. Going to remove the 2 turns of defense up. You don't even have to hit the perfect, so that's also an option if you are missing the support carrot and you do have that Kazuna Brook. He will be on the Kazuna banner, the Toki banner. So like if you don't have him, maybe doing like 3 multis to get that recommended step might be up your alley, because that support is used so goddamn much. On to the next stage against Bello Betty and all of her Cheeky Babe friends. This is the stage that kind of annoyed me because I did have to stall 1 turn here. We are going to use Kaku to remove the paralysis and the attack down that gets inflicted. And then ideally you just want to take out all of the units in the back. If you can get an orb on Kaku, this team has a lot of good matching orbs as well. In orbs are matching, Dex orbs are matching. I think tandem orbs are matching as well. Maybe, I think. Psy orbs, obviously. Look, this team has a lot of matching orbs for it to work. But ideally, you just want to take out the units in the back. So it doesn't matter if you get a bad orb roll on your Kaku, because you should be able to take out Bello Betty on the next turn, provided you are getting some like good luck on your Robin, as Robin's going to be hitting the hardest, as she does have color affinity. Moving on to the Lindberg stage, he gives us 4 turns of paralysis, and he normally binds like 3 of our units. I think he binds like the top right, bottom right, middle left. But because of Yamato, we can just get around that. We are going to switch with our Nami and Robin, so that way we go into the Dex variation. And that way we can actually get access to our full border Wano orbs that we stockpiled. We can use their special to remove the paralysis, and we get an orb buff for our, what are they called? The Dex and Int units. And then we can use the super typing of Yamato to lock all those Wano orbs and carry them into the next stage against Karasu. And as you can see, like, we're still sitting at a nice 30,000 HP. So even once we move into this stage against Karasu, it really doesn't matter all that much. We are going to pass the first turn. We removed the Despair because we are using the Big Dog Gold D Roger. And then on the second turn, we're just going to make sure that we hit a perfect with our Lore to remove that one turn of Threshold that is still floating around. And we're going to use our Roger and our Ace special to not only give us an orb boost, but to also give us an attack boost. So it all works really, really nicely. On the final stage, you can only use 2 specials. So utilizing Goldie Roger's special here means that he becomes a 5 times captain for the next 3 turns. And that's just going to help us that little bit to get that just amount of damage that we do need to take out Sabo Koala with. Sabo Koala have about 20 million HP, and this particular team with like Limit Break expansions and Cotton Candy and stuff like that has around 21 million HP. Obviously, if you want to, like, you can stall here and there. And that way you could, like, save the Roger special for the final turn. That's probably a little bit better than the chain boost that, what's her name? Yamato can provide. I'm sure that you can find, like, you could find a way to slip Morley on this team. But the whole idea here was just to try and move through this as quickly as possible and get it done with relative ease. On the final stage, we are going to switch into our Robin unit. Robin is going to basically take away all of those nasty block orbs, and then we're going to use the Lore special to give ourselves an orb boost as well as a chain boundary effect starting at 2.5 going up to 35 times. But because Lore gives us a full border orbs, we can then use our Yamato special to finish it off and rotate all of those orbs into Wano slots. Yamato's also going to give us a nice chunky chain boost as well. So that way we're starting our chain boundary at like 3.7. And our Kaku is going to be hitting ridiculously hard as Kaku has color affinity. Thanks to the support of Zoro giving the 1.3 extra color affinity, Kaku is kind of like the MVP on the final stage just to get that damage output. I was trying stuff like 6+ Corazon and his Limit Break expansion. But unfortunately we did just need a little bit of help from a quick unit there. And I did go with Kaku over the limited Akainu, purely because not only is that limited Akainu like super rare, but he didn't really have access to like a support that could give color affinity. So there you guys go. That was Revolution Army 2, probably the best Free Spirit team going around, if I do say so myself. If you guys have seen a better Free Spirit team, let me know in the comment section below. Free Spirit Slasher, I gotta give Kaku his dues, you know. But if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to go in there and belt that like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit the big red subscribe button as well. But guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. Shout out to Venge, my boy Venge with his rainbow bordered Roger. But like I said, guys, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's